What if I told you that skipping one coffee a day could make you a millionaire? Sounds too good to be true, right? Like something a motivational poster would say. But here's the thing, the math actually backs this up. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what happens when you invest just $5 a day starting at age 25. Not $500, not $5,000, $5, the price of a latte. By the end of this video, you're going to see real numbers, real projections, and a real plan. And I promise it's going to change the way you think about your daily spending forever. So stick with me, because the last number I show you might actually shock you. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we talk about real money strategies for real people. No fluff, no get-rich-quick nonsense, just honest financial education. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because we post every week. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with a simple question. What does $5 a day actually look like? It's one cup of coffee. It's a fast food combo meal. It's a random impulse buy on Amazon that you forget about 2 days later. Most of us spend $5 without even thinking about it. Multiple times a day, actually. Now, $5 a day works out to $150 a month, and $150 a month works out to $1,800 a year. On its own, that doesn't sound like life-changing money. But here's where things get really interesting, and where most people completely miss the point. It's not about the $5, it's about what the $5 turns into over time. And the secret ingredient is something called compound interest. You've probably heard of it, but I want to make sure you truly understand it, because once you do, you'll never look at small amounts of money the same way again. Compound interest is essentially earning interest on your interest. Your money makes money, and then that money makes more money, and it just keeps snowballing over time. Albert Einstein allegedly called it the eighth wonder of the world. Whether he actually said that or not doesn't matter. The concept is absolutely real and incredibly powerful. Here's a simple example. You invest $1,000. It earns 10% in a year, so now you have $1,100. Next year, you earn 10% on $1,100, not just the original $1,000. So now you have $1,210. The year after that, 10% on $1,210 gives you $1,331. You didn't add a single dollar, but your money kept growing. Now imagine that happening every single year for decades. That's what we're working with here. For our calculations today, we're going to use an average annual return of 10%, which is roughly the historical average return of the S&P 500 over the long term. This isn't guaranteed, markets go up and down, but historically, over long periods, this is a reasonable benchmark to work with. Okay, here's where it gets really exciting. Let's run the actual numbers. You're 25 years old. You start investing $5 every single day, that's $150 a month, into a broad index fund like an S&P 500 ETF. You never increase it, you never touch it, you just let it sit and grow. By age 35, 10 years in, you've personally invested $18,000. But with compound growth at 10% annually, your portfolio is sitting at around $30,000. You've already made $12,000 just by letting your money work for you. By age 45, 20 years in, you've invested $36,000 of your own money, but your portfolio? It's now worth around $102,000. You've crossed six figures from $5 a day. By age 55, 30 years in, personal contributions, $54,000. Portfolio value, roughly $305,000. Your money has more than quintupled what you actually put in. By age 65, 40 years in, here's the number I promised you. Your total personal investment over 40 years, just $72,000. But your portfolio at retirement, approximately $948,000, nearly $1 million from $5 a day. Let that sink in for a second. You invested $72,000 of your own money, and compound interest did the rest, generating over $876,000 in growth. That is the power of time in the market. And here's the kicker. If you wait just 10 years to start, say you start at 35 instead of 25, your retirement number drops from $948,000 all the way down to $339,000. That 1 decade of delay costs you over $600,000. Not because you invested less money, the difference in contributions is only $18,000, but because you lost years of compounding. Time is the most valuable asset you have, and you can never get it back. All right, so now you're probably thinking, okay, I'm in. Where do I actually put this money? Great question. Here are the smartest options for a beginner, starting with small amounts. First, a Roth IRA. This is hands down one of the best accounts available to everyday investors in the US. You invest after-tax dollars, and your money grows completely tax-free. When you withdraw it in retirement, you pay zero taxes. Zero on nearly $1 million. That's massive. The contribution limit for 2024 is $7,000 a year, so $150 a month fits perfectly within that. Second, if your employer offers a 401k with a match, start there. A company match is literally free money. If your employer matches 50% of your contributions up to a certain amount, that's an instant 50% return before the market even does anything. Always, always take the full match first. Third, index funds and ETFs. Once your account is open, keep your investments simple. A total market index fund or an S&P 500 ETF like VOO or SPY gives you instant diversification across hundreds of companies. Low fees, broad exposure, and historically strong long-term returns. You don't need to pick individual stocks. You don't need to watch the market every day. Just buy, hold, and let time do the heavy lifting. Apps to get started: Fidelity, Vanguard, and Charles Schwab are all solid, reputable platforms with no account minimums and commission-free trades. If you want something more beginner-friendly, apps like Acorns literally round up your daily purchases and invest the spare change automatically, which is a perfect fit for the $5 a day strategy. Now, I want to talk about something that goes beyond the numbers, because this is where most people actually fail. The biggest obstacle to building wealth isn't income. It's not the stock market. It's not even financial knowledge. It's consistency. It's showing up every single month, even when the market is down, even when life gets expensive, even when it feels like your $150 contribution is a drop in the ocean. Here's the truth. Every single wealthy investor you've ever heard of has gone through market crashes. They've watched their portfolios drop 20%, 30%, even 40% in bad years. The ones who came out on top weren't the ones who panic sold. They were the ones who kept buying. When the market drops, your $150 actually buys more shares at a lower price. That's called dollar cost averaging, and it's one of the most powerful wealth-building tools available to regular investors. The dip is not your enemy, it's your opportunity. So here's the mindset you need to adopt. Automate it and forget it. Set up an automatic transfer on payday. Make it invisible. Treat it like a bill you have to pay, because in a way, you're paying your future self. Let me recap what we covered today. $5 a day, starting at $25, invested consistently into a simple index fund at an average 10% annual return, grows to nearly $1 million by retirement. Your personal contribution? Only $72,000. The market does the rest. The math is not complicated. The strategy is not complicated. What's hard is starting and then not stopping. So here's your action step for today. Just one thing. Open a Roth IRA or a brokerage account today. Not tomorrow, today. Even if you only put $5 in it right now, you've started, and starting is everything. If this video helped you, drop a like. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people who need to hear this message. Share it with a friend who's still on the fence about investing, and subscribe if you want more content like this every week. I'll see you in the next one.